Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand asynchronous data transfer using handshaking mechanism. In our previous class, we have covered strobe control mechanism. There we have discussed clearly about asynchronous data transfer. So if you haven't watched that video, please watch that video and come back here. And every video in our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts. And the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now coming to this class, so what is a handshaking mechanism? In the strobe control mechanism, we have seen that there are some disadvantages where whether the data that has been transferred from source to destination, whether the data has been received at the destination or not is not known in the strobe control mechanism. So the data transfer, successful data transfer is not known, is not acknowledged in the strobe control mechanism. By using the handshake mechanism, we will get an acknowledgement that the data has been successfully received. So for that to happen, we are having an extra control line called data accepted. So here so in the previous strobe we have seen that data valid, so the valid data will get transferred on the data bus, and at the same time a signal will also get generated, which is what we call it as data valid signal. This is valid data, stating that this is the valid data that you have to consider. So there we call it as strobe. Here it is what we call it as data valid, which means that from here to here this is the data that you have to consider. So this is the valid data that you have to consider, stating to the destination. So after that, what happens is, after receiving the data, the destination will send an extra pulse, and the destination will send an extra signal to the source stating that data accepted. So data accepted signal will get generated to the source. After receiving that, the source will again start its communication. So let's try to understand this by using this timing diagram. So this is the timing diagram. So valid data are transferred, and the valid data bus. So valid data will get created. So valid data has been started, and at the same time data validation is provided. So control signal will get generated. By seeing the falling edge of this, the destination will consider that this is the data, this is the point from where the data has to be considered. So on the database the data will continuously flow, but whenever the destination will find the falling edge of this signal, data valid signal, then only the data will get transferred into the registers of the destination. So okay, so now after receiving the data completely, so the data accepted signal will get generated by the destination. It is received by the receiver, so received by the source. So with that, the source will understand that the data has been successfully received. So with that, it is going to delete all these signals that are being generated by the source. So the steps that are involved is, at the source unit, place the data on the bus. So the data will get placed on the bus. Enable data valid will get enabled. So at the same time, when the data is placed on the bus, enable data will get data valid will get enabled. So after receiving the data at the other end, accept data from the bus. So it is going to accept the data from the bus. Enable data accepted. So after accepting the data from the bus, enable data accepted. Data accepted will get enabled. So the data accepted will get enabled. So it will get transferred to the source. Disable data valid. So with this, data valid will get disabled. When the data accepted will get accepted, data accepted is received by the source, it is going to disable data valid, invalidate data on the bus. So it is going to invalidate the data that is being transferred on the bus, which means that all the data that has been generated by the source has been received at the destination. After that, disable data accepted. So after that, data accepted will get disabled. Ready to accept data, so initial state, again it is going to go to the initial state. Ready to accept data, so which means that it is going to send a signal ready to accept data, so that we will try to understand on the destination part. So this is what this is what happens on the destination part. See here, see this one. Okay, so this is what happens on the destination. See here, so this is the block diagram. The destination now will send ready for data. It is going to send ready for data, which means that the source can now send the next data that is being waiting at the source unit. So it will get transferred. So the same thing repeats again. So the steps that are involved are so these are the steps. So ready to accept the data, enable ready for data. So this will get enabled. After receiving that, place the data on the bus. The data will get placed on the bus with the enabled data. So this concept we already know. With the enabled data valid, by enabling the data valid, the data will get placed on the bus. Accept the data from the bus. So it is going to accept the data from the bus. Disable ready for data. So now it is going to disable ready for data, because it is not ready for data. So it will disable that, and after receiving it will send the acknowledgement, and after that disable data valid and invalidate the data on the bus. So this is how the handshaking will happen. Handshaking mechanism will work. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol, and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.